So my main expert signature system is called the Power Up Business Breakthrough Master Plan. This has recently been renamed with the help of my existing clients. So this is called the Power Up Business Breakthrough, because you're going to have to break through a lot of stuff to be able to execute what it is that God has called you to do, both spiritually and naturally. All right. So the first thing in terms of my business and what I'm called to do and how I help my clients, and the problem that they have is knowing how to find and attract their ideal people. Okay, knowing who their ideal people are. And you know, this is a big problem for new entrepreneurs, even existing entrepreneurs, because what I find most often happens is that they end up trying to serve everybody, right? And when you're actually serving or trying to serve everybody, you're in fact serving nobody. So what we mean by people is, who is your ideal client? Who is that niche part in the marketplace that you are specifically called to serve? Now, when I teach this to my clients, I have created a solution to that specific problem called the Profitable Niche Breakthrough Secrets. And there are secrets to breaking through into a profitable niche. And when they learn how to choose the right niche, when they learn how to connect that niche with the high value problem, when they learn how to understand the needs of the community, you know, and they have a branded expert signature system, that is really what makes up the niche. There's 3 elements to it. Okay, so that's what I teach my clients for that particular step. And the next big problem that I see in the marketplace is that a lot of people, they're out there, you know, they're offering services, but they don't have a robust offer. What do I mean by that? They don't have an expert signature system. And this is a big problem for most female coaches, entrepreneurs, any business person who is trying to showcase what they do, because it's okay telling someone, but it's better to show someone. So through the expert signature system, you're able to learn how to take that intangible from here in the wealth of knowledge and brilliance that you have in your mind, and set that out into a step-by-step process that you can then showcase to your audience. And it has many benefits. Having an expert signature system, in particular for my clients, helps them to know it, have clarity about what it is that they do. It makes it easier for them to share what they do with and communicate that with their prospective clients. It also helps with their marketing, because, you know, as you can see my design here, they all have a specific design, but equally it helps them to create their courses and their programs. And of course, it makes it easy, which is the biggest benefit, for potential clients to want to hire you. And that's the biggest reason why having one of these is so important to your business development. Next is wealth. What do I mean by wealth? Well, a lot of people struggle with their mindset around money, okay? Whether you're female, whether you're male, but mostly I deal with women. And I see a lot of issues with women entrepreneurs who really need what we term to reset their mindset around their money beliefs. So we do a lot of work inside of the academy through the wealth and self-worth mastery. And I believe that not only having, you know, an expert signature system, not only knowing who your ideal clients are, is so important that you marry up your mindset around money, because especially if you've been someone who's used to serving and not necessarily charging, okay? Especially if you've not had the ability to break through glass ceilings that have been set there invisibly, by the way, all right? But until you kind of get to a point where you're being supported to break through those glass ceilings and really realizing that the world is truly your oyster and that there is no glass ceiling, as the matter goes, there's no glass ceiling, it's difficult. So we teach the wealth and self-worth mastery so that you can start to appreciate the brilliant individual, woman, man that you are, okay? Next, one of the biggest issues in the online marketplace is all about enrolling clients? How do I sign on new clients is the biggest question, you know, that I get asked. Well, how do I generate leads? What do I do in order to attract new clients towards my programs, my courses, and everything else? So we created a solution called Prospect Mastery Magic. And when my clients go through the Prospect Mastery Magic module of the Power Up Business Breakthrough Master Plan, they're able to know exactly what to say, how to say it. They're able to do discovery calls with grace and ease. They remove sleazy selling, okay? And we teach them how to market themselves in an intelligent but a relationship-based way. Because there, as I mentioned before, there is so much sleazy selling out there that what we teach is how to sell with soul and how to close with class. Really, really important, okay? And then next, of course, you want to be able to raise your rates. Right now, there's an epidemic, if I dare say so, of undercharging in the female entrepreneur space. I'll give you an example. I went on someone's website, I think it was yesterday, beautiful, beautiful website, met her in a Facebook group. And, you know, when I looked at the actual website pictures and what was on there, it spoke of someone who was potentially maybe a 6 or 7 figure earner. Now, when I went down to see what she was charging for one of her programs, and I saw it was only £19, I nearly fell off the chair. I'm not joking. I nearly fell off the chair. So it doesn't matter what level you are at. There is always a level of undercharging at every juncture in terms of where entrepreneurs sit. So for me, one of the things that my mentor showed me was how I could raise my rates, how I could raise my price with confidence. And it's a little bit scary at first. So what we teach inside of the academy is exactly that, how to power price for profit. Ultimately, you are in business. So it's important that you treat it like a business and not like a charity, right? So that's really, really important. Next is all about unique. What do I mean by unique? This is about the unique way that you show up personally in your business. It's all about your branding. It's all about how you want to be perceived in the marketplace. And there are many people out there who are very unclear about what they stand for. They're very unclear about what they're an expert in, and they're very unclear about the type of clients that they want to attract to them. So what we teach our clients inside of the academy is all about branding with archetypes. And the benefit of branding yourself with archetypes is that you learn your characteristics, you learn your signature archetype, and you learn your influencer archetype. And when you fuse those two things together, you know, it's not just about fonts, it's not just about graphics or a logo, but it's really about the essence of who you are. And of course, who you are, how are you going to then express that in the marketplace? Now, my archetypes are Sage as my signature, which means that I'm called to share wisdom and information. And then my influencer archetype is an alchemist, which means that I am called to help people's dreams come true. I'm able to express that now fully through my marketing, through my branding, and of course, through how I show up in the marketplace as well. And that's what we show our clients to do. And then the final piece is you need to know how to package up your services. And again, I've seen countless entrepreneurs and consultants in particular who are customizing for every single client, which means that they're feeling really, really burnt out. Okay, they're bespoking services here, there, and everywhere. But what we teach inside of the academy is the Platinum Package Designer. You're able to take from your expert signature system elements that make sense. You're able to package them up into programs of maybe 3 months or 9 months or a year-long mastermind. And sometimes the problem that I see is that people think that they're packaging up their services really, really well. But then when I go in and I give them a package audit, so to speak, I find that there are things that they could either change, do better, reduce, and also, you know, things that they need to make sure are fundamental that they have in their packages are generally missing. So we teach inside of the academy exactly how to create high-end irresistible packages. All right, and this is for any business, whether you're service based, whether you've got a product. Listen, you can package it up. And my mentor says this. She said there's no business on the planet that cannot have a VIP package. Right, doesn't matter whether you sell perfume or whether you sell aftershave or whether you are selling coaching services, which of course we don't sell coaching, we sell transformation. So is this making sense, everyone? Hopefully this is making sense. So just so that you're aware, when I talked about this as my entire system, of course, we're only teaching you from one element. We are teaching you from the expert signature system because I just don't have time to go through the entire Power Up Business Breakthrough Master Plan. So we've taken one piece, which is a foundational piece that you need to start your service-based business. So just wanted to show you that so you understand. All right, so is everybody okay with what you've heard so far? Do we have any questions?